how excited I am to be making this commitment to you today. In anticipation of this moment, it made me remember many things. Remember the first time I saw you, sitting directly across from me at Bible study we both joined. And I remember thinking to myself how beautiful she is, and checking your finger to see if you had a ring on it. Feeling stoked when I didn't see one. I remember how excited I was to find out we had both grown up in the same hometown. I remember going to a church party and talking to you for an hour and being so amazed at how special I felt talking to you, as you made me feel like you and I were the only two people in the room. I remember you walking into Bible study one night with sandals on and little pads between your toes in the middle of winter, and I was amazed by the spirit of joy just radiating off you and how you filled the room with smiles that night. These are some of the qualities I love so much about you. Your ability to make whoever you're speaking to feel like they're the most important person in the world in that moment, and your ability to radiate joy to those around you just by being in your presence. I remember the night you finally got me to open up about all the brokenness in my life, how fearful I was to share that with you, and how instead of condemning me, you actually drew me closer to you in that moment.
I remember going to Bible study and seeing you for the first time across the room, and I thought, who is this handsome guy? He definitely was not there last week, and why did I not dress up tonight? The more I saw you, the more my crush grew for you. You were authentic, genuine, and compassionate. I still remember the day I was sitting on the couch, you were talking, and I thought, whoever marries James is going to be one lucky girl. I just didn't realize at that time that lucky person was me. The love I have for you is unlike anything I have experienced before, where I love every single part of you and I can't imagine my life without you. You make me a better person. You are a godly man influencing me in my walk with Christ. I can trust you. You speak truth into my life. You are patient, kind, empathetic, gracious, and exceed what I could have ever dreamed of in my partner. I love what a big heart you have, how you are always encouraging me and others. To me, you are the most handsome person in the world and will always be.
Do you, James, take this woman whose hand you now hold to be your true wedded wife?
I do.
Do you, Sarah, take this man whose hand you now hold to be your true wedded husband?
I do.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a minister of the gospel, and in accordance with the laws of this state, I do now pronounce them husband and wife together in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. James, you may now kiss your bride. It is now indeed my privilege to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Giomi.
And Sarah and James fell in love, and what was interesting is they both grew up in the same town in Saratoga, California, but they never met until they were in Fort Collins. And that brings us to the toast Peggy and I have for Sarah and James the way that God brought them together this day to be wed.
We're happy you have made a life around the Lord, and we look to the Lord to bless and keep you in a happy marriage and to sustain you in a life together.
We love you both, and congratulations.
I couldn't be happier to be gaining a brother today, so cheers to the newlyweds.
Let's raise a glass, Mr. and Miss Giomi. Could not be happier for you and wish you a lifetime of good health and happiness. Lots of good health. The best is yet to come. Woo-hoo!
So once again, thank you so much for sharing your champagne of victory with us and allowing us to have a glass. I love you guys both. Thank you so much.